Hello, everyone. We're 2 games into the preseason, with the last one against the Houston Texans next Sunday being the dress rehearsal for the season. The starters on both offense and defense are likely going to play, and that'll give us a great idea of what we're going to be fighting with this year. I love all my Saints podcasters and my Who Dat family, but sometimes y'all get on my GDM effing nerves so bad I want to kick you dead in the place where no sun reaches and perhaps sometimes soap don't either. I call myself misdemeanor crimes, but today I'm about to become Felonious Assault. But by the time I get through with this rant, y'all'll be looking for cocoa butter to soothe the scorch. Monday, I go to one of my favorite podcasters, who shall remain nameless, to protect both the guilty and the innocent. And I hear what sounds to me like a Jameis drag. Somebody even had the BB balls to say, oh, he needs to do something about his footwork. One's footwork is as individual as one's walk, so please get off that. I got freaking mad, full up to here. Jameis Winston has professed his love for the city and the team, but it seems to me that precious little of that love is getting back to him. So I'm taking it upon myself to point out the asinine takes I'm always hearing about Jameis Winston. And he throws too many interceptions. 30 for 30, 30 for 30. First, damn it, get it right. If you're going to drag him for the 30 interceptions, give him his flowers for the 33 TDs and the 5,000 yards he threw for in that same year. But you won't do that, will you? Because it doesn't fit the little narrative that you've adopted and ran with from these TV talking heads. Why? Can't formulate your own opinions? What a trumper move. Oh, and when will you lot come to live in the present? It's 2020 effing 3, not 2019. Come home. Oh, he held the ball to that. Really? And where'd you pull that one from, you nasty butt? That's like watching a boulder roll down the hill and all you see is the dirt that it kicks up as it passes. Every quarterback has a metronome in his head. You don't know what a metronome is? Go find a dictionary and look it up. Maybe you'll learn something. Anyway, 1001, snap. 1002, we're looking. 1003, that ball should be gone on its way to the hands. And I went back and watched every single passing play of the preseason and did that count. And consistently, every quarterback, every Saints quarterback had that ball gone by 1003. And if they didn't, they were holding on to it either because the line was breached and they didn't want to fumble it, or they held on to it for a screen, or they held on to it because the secondary had their receivers locked up. Yeah, if it's gonna got like that, throw it away. But y'all would complain if Jameis Winston did that too, wouldn't you? Just like you scream about the Green Bay game back in 21. His first game as a Saints starter. Remember that? I do. He threw, let's see, 14 of 20 for 148 yards and 5 touchdowns. Just 148 yards? Yeah, when your defense is giving you 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery in plus territory. But that wasn't good enough for y'all, was it? You run your damn heads about how much better David Carr is than Jameis Winston. You know that saying that liars figure, but figures don't lie? Let's check out some figures. Carr's career completion percentage is 3.3% above Jameis Winston's. Carr has 78 more career touchdowns than Jameis, and his QBR is 4.1% higher than Jameis's. But guess who has more career interceptions? Carr. You make excuses for Carr's lack of stability and his lack of success because he didn't have that stability in his coaching staff. But you ignore the same situation with Jameis Winston. Carr had 3 seasons with Gruden, and Winston had 3 with Cutter, though the 4th season that Carr had with Gruden was cut short after Game 5. Oh, the next thing. Well, their former teams didn't want them. Okay, that may be so. They both had to leave their former teams, the teams that they were both drafted to. Carr got benched in Vegas last year. Jameis in 2020 got thrown over for arguably the best quarterback that ever lived, even though I hate his freaking guts, Tom Brady. But I probably could go on, I probably could dig deeper and point out some of the other little nasty flaws in y'all reasoning. But what you're doing, every little mistake that you perceive that Jameis makes, I don't care what it is, I don't care how well he does, you're going to find something to complain about. I accept that, but I don't like it, and I'm going to call you out on it every time you do it. So, I see Jameis's flaws. I get nervous when he throws that ball up without any indication who's going to really come down with it. Yes, I get nervous. I also got nervous when Breeze did it. I got nervous when that fellow that we had here last year, Dalton, did it. I get nervous when any quarterback on a team that I'm rooting for does it. It's no different. I see those flaws. But I also see the good things he does. I also see that. But y'all won't see it because it doesn't fit with your confirmation bias that adopts the narrative of talking heads and those around you so you won't be the one out of step. Well, I don't care about being the one out of step. Matter of fact, I relish it. Get some brains of your own. Start looking at stuff on your own. The next game you see, you start counting at 1001, 1002, 1003, and if that quarterback hasn't thrown that ball by 1003, you start looking for other things. You start looking for your receivers being battened down in the secondary. You start looking for the line being breached and you have to run. Or you look and see if we're running a screen. It happens. Get some effing sense, y'all. I love y'all, but I want to take a bat upside your head and knock some reasoning into it because none of you, or very few of you, seem to have any that doesn't come from someone else. I'm out. Bye.